What's up guys, welcome back. We're heading into the sewers. You got 6 artifacts here, 3 Firefly pendants, 1 comic and a training manual. So let's go. You spawn in on this dirty old beach and straight ahead of you when you spawn in there's a small wrecked boat, and on there you got a few materials, alcohol and a blade. Yeah, but I'm fully stocked up on everything. You'll find on grounded hardly no materials appear. They might have made it different in the the remake. Yeah, but on the remastered version, the old PS4 one, yeah, on grounded hardly no materials at all. But you want to come over to this big boat which has been washed up, and come into the cabin, guys. And in here you got comic number 4 out of 13. There you go, just on the counter, and that should be called anti-particles. Yep, and then beside it you've got some materials, and you've also got an artifact in the same cabin. 45 out of 97. This is the boat note. And then drop into the hull, and in here you've got a Firefly pendant number 14 out of 30. Josh Shevler. TLOUREMAKE 127. Yep, pick him up, pick up his Firefly pendant, and then head over to your allies. If you go over there where I just pointed, there's some melee weapon over there, I think, and some more materials if you're on a low difficulty. I don't think nothing's there on grounded, but yeah, just making your way in case you do want to have another lot. I think it's a baseball bat. No, 2x4.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's what you'll find over there if you wanted. But once you're ready, all you needed really is a comic, the artifact and the Firefly pendant. Come into the sewer.
Right, you go in. Okay.
Yeah, then once you get in the sewer, guys, just carry on forward and keep an eye out for a open drain on the right, sort of in the wall. You'll need your torch on to see it, or you'll need the like texture settings on. But yeah, pitch black at the moment, but there it is. This little drain, the water coming through. Come through here because there's going to be a pendant just on the left. Somebody's hanging on to it for you. Nice guy. So just take it from his hands, it's alright. Thanks pal for that. And that is the Firefly pendant. Yep, as you can see, that's number 15 out of 30, Robert Spaghetti. And then just beside that Firefly pendant, guys, in the water, there's 5 rusty parts on the floor, just beside it. And you've also got alcohol and binding in the corner. Get them, and then come back outside. And when the path forks, you want to go right, and you'll find this sort of caged area. You're going to interact with the crawl space, and then you'll pull it off, and you'll give Ellie a boost inside, and she'll go through and unlock the gate for you. Inside this caged area, you've got you have supplements times 5, you've got parts times 50, you've got loads of materials like revolver ammo times 3, rag, sugar, explosive, binding and blade as an example. And you've also got an artifact in here just on the table, artifact number 46 out of 97, and that is the sewers note. Yep, there it is, that big sheet of paper. That's your artifact from Ish. Yeah, so pick up all that gear, guys, including the parts and the subs.
Just gonna have to see how everything pans out.
And then go back to Henry and Sam and resume following them.
Hey, this way. Looks like there's a path.
Yep, Henry knows where we're going, so just follow Henry.
Right here.
Remember, he's got the key, so you need him in front anyway to unlock any doors you pass. Yeah, you'll come to like a large waterlogged area, as the trophy calls it. So jump in the water by a capsized car, jump down, and there should be a Firefly pendant near the bonnet. And that's number 16 out of 30, Eddie Fuente. TLOU 158. And then come over here to this floodgate and unblock it by pulling this pipe out of the chain. Yeah, now you can skip this puzzle if you go into your options, but do not skip it, because if you skip this puzzle, you're gonna miss a missable trophy sort of. Yeah, so do not skip this puzzle. Otherwise you've got to sort of restart the chapter unless you made a save just before doing this. But yeah, once you raise the floodgate, come up these steps. Now on your right, by the way, on your right when you come up the steps, there's a crawl space on the right. It'll take you just to a few materials. But what you need to do is come up this ladder. There'll be a pallet you've got to knock down, but first we're going to go into this door on the right after climbing the ladder. Now it's going to be 2 clickers in here, so just be ready to give him some lead. That's it. Same with this guy, he's just trying to windmill towards you. Yeah, if they grab you, shift them straight away, otherwise you're dead. If you see that shift prompt and you don't do anything, you'll die in every single difficulty. Yeah, so over here you've got an artifact. This is number 47 out of 97 artifact. That's a trading note. And then just over here you should have some parts on the shelf. Parts 25. Pick them up. Yep, and then come back and you want to knock over this pallet. Yeah, remember, if you want to go in that crawl space, guys, go in there. There's some materials. I don't think it's much. Let me have a look and let you know. Yeah, you've got 100 rifle ammo plus times 3, blade, binding, and a rag. Yeah, what we're going to do with this, we're going to push this over to the woman who can't swim. We're going to give her a lift to the other side. Yeah, rather than Joel just climb out, we're going to let Ellie do it. Yeah, come on, get on, Ellie.
Let's go, Ellie.
Get on the Titanic, the Joel Express. Come on, I'll give you a lift across. Yeah, give her a lift across. Now, as soon as she gets out, you need to let go of a pallet. And you need to quickly swim over back to where Ellie was originally. Pretty much where you came. You've got to go back to Henry and Sam and quickly get on that contraption with them. And you've got to ride it all the way to the end to get a trophy. So quickly, because in a minute it will start moving. Yeah, you seem to run like a slow... You're scripted to run as slow as you can on the way to this, it seems. Yeah, you get into the contraption, and once you get to the other end, yeah, you get a trophy, waterlogged. If you want, you can push Henry and Sam in. Yep, any second now. Any second. But there we go, waterlogged. Yeah, you'll pop that trophy. Yeah, once you got that, guys, hop on down and resume following the path. Yeah, so once you get through here, enter the first door on your left to find weapon tools number 3. And this is number 3 out of 5. So weapon tool level 3. And also in this room is supplements times 5. Yeah, I picked them up just then a little bit too quickly. Subs times 5. And you got loads of materials in here as well. Once you've got them, go back out to the path and start following it. You'll get through this door and there'll be like a little booby trap. An alarm. There you go. Waste of beer if you ask me. But yeah, come through here and jump over this little barricade, blockade sort of thing, and pick up the shorty, new weapon, the shorty. Suck on this, creeps, and you got a nice, pretty chair beside it if you want to take a seat. Yeah, once you've got a shorty, this shelf just past it, that's a training manual. This is bomb containment. Yeah, pick that up, that's 6 out of 12. And then over here in this locker, you've got subs times 5. Along with some other materials. Yep, so pick them up. And then just carry on now until you get an encounter, guys. You get a little encounter here. Not many enemies, I think it's 3 or 4 enemies. Yeah, kill these enemies and then you want to go up that staircase just there, which I'm looking at now. And because there's going to be an artifact.
Ellie, cover me.
Yep, I think that's it. I think they're all dead. Yeah, come up here into this room. There's an artifact. Yep, on the yeah, you got shorty ammo times 2 there if you need them. Yeah, and this artifact. Yeah, that's the rain catcher note, number 48 out of 97. Yep, that's a job even for somebody to catch rain. Yeah, come these steps afterwards, and just on the right, you're going to find parts times 3 on the shelf. Once you've got them, come in this door, and you're going to find an artifact in the corner. This is 49 out of 97. The cornered note, it's lying in the corner. Yep, and then beside it, you've got supplements times 5. Yep, near that corpse. And come at this little ledge above it. And up here, you're going to find a melee weapon, guys. A 4th melee weapon, which you don't have yet. And this is a machete. So you want to pick that up and you want to upgrade it. And then you also want to pick up these parts beside it. Yeah, parts times 10. Pick them up as well. Yeah, so that melee weapon, you're going to upgrade it and you're going to break it on your next few enemies. And that should be upgrade and break melee weapon, all melee weapons, 4 out of 5. So we've only got one more left to do. There is actually a glitch at the moment when I was making this video. I think you can just keep upgrading. You can just keep upgrading and breaking the same weapon, and that counts. So rather than having to do all the 5 specific weapons, all the melee weapons in the game, you can actually just do it on one weapon, and it sort of works. It might be a certain weapon which it works on, but on my other account, I had at this point I got a trophy after breaking that machete, even though I still needed one more, the hatchet. You know, it doesn't really help that much. I mean, yeah, you get a trophy a bit earlier on that glitch, but it's a very simple trophy, especially when you're following a cool walkthrough. Yeah, so after this cutscene, you can't skip it. You're lobbed into a massive encounter. A lot of people have trouble with this one on Grounded. But on Grounded, in this encounter, arrows are your friend. Yeah, this next encounter, arrows make it really easy. Assuming you've got plenty. Yeah, so once you get control back, just in front of you on the right, there'll be 10 parts on the floor. You've got a few materials. And then come into this room just ahead on the left to begin with. Yeah, remember to break your machete on an enemy. You might have to attack, if you've got the upgrade for the melee weapons, I think you might have to hit them twice to break it, to break the upgrade. So yeah, just make sure you use it a few times, it breaks the upgrade. Kill any enemies, obviously, that run towards you. Because if they're running towards you, it likely means 9 times out of 10 that they're going to bite you. So yeah, now in this room we're in, there's actually 12 parts. 10 of these are on a shelf in the left corner, and the other 2 are in a locker beside the sort of wall on the right. There's the 10 shelves. Yep, and like I said, the other 2 parts. Sorry, did I say 10 shelves? The 10 parts, and the other 2 are in this locker. So yeah, then we're going to go for something else, but looks like still some enemies left. So yeah, I've got one of them. But yeah, you want to come around here. I know I need my flashlight on. It's pretty dark. I'm sure I've got brightness at full as well. Yeah, come around here and jump up into this like small room. There'll be a chiffonier if you need it, but you've also got, more importantly, in here you've got supplements times 10, just on that little shelf near the bed, guys. And then there's only one more important thing to get in this chapter. Yeah, just make sure I've got all the enemies. Luckily, he's going for Ellie. Yeah, one more here. Yep, so I think that's all the enemies dead. Yeah, so when you get into the kids area, just on the right near the chalkboard, it's a artifact. Pick it up, that should be the kids drawing. Ish and Danny. Yep, pick it up and then just make your way through the kid area. There'll be a ladder at the end. You can give Sam a boost up and he'll kick the ladder down for you. Yep, he's a lucky guy. He gets to try out Joel's infamous boost.
Good job, kid.
Yeah, once you climb up, just carry on along the tunnels and you should find your allies, the other ones. Yep, hello. And they brought some company by the looks of it. What did you bring them guys along for? Yeah, just chase on. Looks like you're last. Yeah, sprinting here. Close the door behind you. Henry, lock it, mate. You got the key. Yeah, try and bash this door down, and you find out it's locked by a lead pipe. Yep, Joel still, even though he can see the lead pipe right in front of his eyes, he's still trying to barge it open. Bless him. Yep. Oh yeah, CCTV camera up there. Shoot it out just in case, you know, quicker. There might be quicker on security watching the cameras. So yeah, just shoot it out, just so it can't pinpoint your exact location. Yeah, Captain Clicker's on security duty. Yeah, then carry on up here. And into the room at the back. Once you get into the room in the back, go over to your allies, otherwise it will not sort of update the objective. Yes, loads of materials in here, loads of materials. Yeah, so you're supposed to come over here. This way, well, you're not supposed to, but this is where the enemies come from, because you normally have to wait for your allies to open the door. But I'm getting no dialogue. It took me a moment, but I realised it's because I didn't run closer to them. That's why I said, when you first come in, go near your allies, and you'll get this dialogue, and it should let you know that sort of the story has been updated, and now they're actually trying. So they couldn't tell by themselves that the door was locked. You had to go over to them and tell them that the door was locked, and then obviously now they know they're going to try and figure out a way to open it. But yeah, once you get that dialogue, enemies will sort of spawn in over here. So if you saw, there's loads of materials in that room on the middle table. You've got 2 Molotovs on there, 1 nail bomb, and loads of other goodies. So I'm going to use 2 Molotovs here, and then 1 nail bomb, just because I can just pick them back up. But on the original, all you used to do is stand there and lob a Molotov, and that'll kill all the enemies that spawn in. But on this one, they seem to spawn in, and the Molotov don't seem to kill as many. And they also seem to come in from another side of the area as well. But yeah, just kill a few of them 2 Molotovs and the nail bomb. Come in here, pick them back up from the middle tables. Kill a few enemies, and once they say the door's open, head over to the door. Obviously, just make sure you don't get bitten. Yeah, once she says the door's open, head on through, guys, and that'll finish the chapter. It's a bit weird trying to get through this door. I don't know why, but just try to get through for a few seconds, and you'll manage. The next one, guys, is Suburbs. So you got 4 artifacts, 1 pendant, 1 comic, 1 manual, 1 workbench, 1 safe, and actually 3 optional conversations, because one of them is a joke. Yeah, you got 3 optional conversations on this one and 1 joke. So once you spawn in, straight away there'll be some parts in the back of this van. Parts times 13. Yeah, so pick them up and then carry on down here. Yeah, so once you come down here, just follow the road. Do not go off the road. Follow the roads. I'm going to use that as a sort of a form of reference to explain where we need to go. That first house on the right, you want to come in here, guys, and into the kitchen. And there's one very, very crucial part in the kitchen all by itself. Yeah, you got 1 part in the kitchen. What's the point of that? Yeah, but get the 1 single part from the kitchen and then come into the bathroom. No, not the basement, the bathroom. Downstairs. Yep, and you'll get 5 sups on top of the toilet. Yeah, pick them up, and then we're going to go upstairs and get an artifact. Yep, in that you want to go into the kids' bedroom. Upstairs. Yep, here we go. In here you got an artifact. This is number 57 out of 97. The looting note. And you've also got parts times 10 in the same room. There we go. Pick them up, guys, and then head back to the roads. Yeah, obviously a few materials in there, but I'm not going to bother getting them. Yeah, so back following the road and head over to when it bends. And when it starts to bend, you'll see the sort of house on the bend, and it's got a graffiti on the side. I'm armed, no trespassing or something. At least I can spell, I guess. Yep, and once you get over to that house, just wait a moment for Henry, and he'll have a optional conversation. Just wait for the prompt, and then trigger it. Yep, that should be optional conversation number 24 out of 54.
That's when you saw what people are really capable of.
Yep, once you triggered it, look at this house opposite, and that's got a graffiti on the side. I have a gun, you loot, I shoot. Yeah. You're going to be shot by a poet. Yeah, come into here. There's some materials. And once you come in here, you just want to wait for Henry to come on over. And he's going to start talking about a barbecue back in his young days. Back when he was a young lad.
I was just 5 when the cordyceps hit.
Yeah, and let this dialogue play out. Because if you do not let this dialogue play out, a joke doesn't trigger later. This joke, yeah. I remember on a remaster, I used to skip this bit when I was obviously trying to speedrun the 100%, the collectibles. And I used to run straight from that house just before this, straight to the joke. Well, after getting the ice cream truck, and the joke wouldn't trigger. And if I got this, I found out if I got this dialogue, then the joke would trigger. So yeah, make sure you get that dialogue. It doesn't actually count as a proper optional conversation, but that chat is needed. Otherwise, this joke will not trigger further down here. So once you've got that discussion about the barbecue, carry on onto the road and you'll reach this ice cream truck with the doggies just past it. Lassie and Theodore. Yeah, they'll be just past it fighting wild dogs. Yeah, and an ice cream truck. That is what is important, because Ellie hasn't seen an ice cream before. She doesn't know what she was missing. Yeah, you'll get a prompt for the ice cream truck. Trigger the prompt, and that will be optional conversation number 25.
You're totally fucking with me.
Serious.
You lived in a strange time.
Told you so.
Yep, after the dialogue is played out, come into this garage, sort of opposite the ice cream truck, and you're going to find workbench number 6 out of 11. And at this workbench, I'm going to fully upgrade the revolver, guys, to get the combat ready trophy out of the way. I think the revolver is the easiest weapon to upgrade, because you only need level 3, and it doesn't have many characteristics to upgrade either. Yeah, there you go, combat ready. Fully upgrading the weapon. At release, there's no trophy for upgrading all weapons, only one. But we'll see what happens with add-ons down the line. You never know. That's why we're collecting everything. That's it, give it a little clean. File down the grip for some reason. Yep, and once you're done, guys, put your gun back together. Make sure you've took the safety off and you've got ammo in the clip. Yep, and head into this house just beside the one you're in, the garage. The house with the garage you can't go in, but go in the house beside it. And when you get in here, guys, in this house, come inside and come to the kitchen to get 4 parts. And once you've got them 4 parts, we're going to the upstairs bedroom. I'm going to get the artifact father's note from the desk. This is 52 out of 97. Yep, once you got that, go back into the hallway, the landing, and you can interact with the attic. Interact with the attic and then give Ellie a boost up.
You alright?
Yep, come on Ellie, time for a boost.
Get me up there.
Yeah, give her a boost up and then she'll sort of scatter around up there. She'll do some looting and she'll come back down with a training manual, and it'll be melee techniques, number 7 out of 12. And then after this, we're going to go and get that joke number 5. The joke which everybody hated in the remaster. I think people just hate these jokes now still, because a lot of the collectibles have been glitching up, even in this remake, by what I've been reading. Hopefully it all works out for you guys. Glitches rarely seem to occur for me. Yeah, there is training manual. Just make sure you pick it up from her before you move on. Give her a moment. You know, it's a big attic. It'll give her a moment to look around, and it's pretty dark up there. Yeah, get out of my way, Henry. Yeah, come down here, back to the road. So back to the road, our point of reference, and follow the road until the end, and you'll reach a roadblock. Just come all the way to the end where the roadblock is. Here we go. Now what we've got to do, guys, is wait around. Yeah, so just wait for Henry and Sam to talk, and then eventually Ellie will talk. This takes ages. It's like this dialogue here. It's like 2 or 3 minutes long. It's ages. Speedrunners love this optional conversation here. I don't think anyone has. The speedrunners don't really. They don't tend to 100% the platinum, do they? I don't think they've had. They have. They do on the obviously the main game and Grounded and whatnot. But I don't think any have really speed run the collectibles. Not what I'm aware of. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, so listen to the jokes. Yeah, and something I want to show you, actually. If you come to your tracker for jokes, you'll see that it's on 1. Yeah, I'm seeing it's not in my currently followed trackables. But yeah, if I come into the joke trophy, you'll see it's only on 1 at the moment. 1 of 3. I know there's 6 jokes in it, but you have to trigger more anyway, because normally 1 joke will allow the one later on to trigger. But yeah, I just want to show you that, because this joke does actually count. This joke should update it to 2 out of 3. So if you're on 2 out of 3, you should know you're on the right track. Yeah, but this joke, it doesn't sort of tick over to 2 until Ellie's told her joke, and then Sam tells you one more afterwards. One really, really funny joke. So yeah, I'll get a joke book out.
You want to hear a joke about pizza?
There we go.
Never mind, it was too cheesy.
Brace yourself, Henry and Sam. You might want to take it. You might want to take a seat for this.
If a dish
You might want to sit down.
joke, I think it would have
I got a feeling Henry and Sam are regretting coming with us now.
Yeah, I know, right? What did the green
Yep,
grape
Henry's not
say to the
impressed.
purple grape? Breathe, you idiot.
That's so stupid.
Wow. Hoo-hoo. Is that it? No more jokes? I've not actually heard the Left Behind jokes before. Yeah, but you see, yeah, when she puts the joke book away, this isn't a joke. You have to wait for Sam. Yeah, wait for it. Here we go. He's got a joke for me.
Why can't your nose be 12 inches long?
Yep, so it's still on 1. If I go on my tracker, yeah, still on 1 or 3. But once Sam tells his funny joke,
I don't know why.
Because then it would be a foot.
cool, he's got a foot in his face.
I love it.
Yep, and now if you check, it should be on 2 or 3. There you go. Yep, 2 or 3. I wonder if that tricks a lot of people. Like, they listen to the joke, but they move away, they move along too fast before Sam tells his joke, and that messes it up. I wonder, that has me very curious. Yeah, shoot the pendant down from the tree, guys, after getting the joke. So come up here, shoot the pendant down, quite hard to see. I don't know why I've made pendants in the tree so difficult to see. And that is Walter White. Is that Walter? Oh, Matthew White. No, I was going to say Walter White. It's from something else. But yeah, Matthew White. That's TLOU 118. And then you're going to come into this last house. And you're going to come straight upstairs. Come upstairs, and the first room you pass, come inside. It's going to be a last safe in this room, guys. And it's going to pop a trophy called Sticky Fingers. The code for the safe is 08 2 1 3 6. Yep, that code. Open it, you'll get a trophy, Sticky Fingers. Open all safes, and inside the safe you got 10 sups, 50 parts, and pump shotgun ammo times 4. Pick them up, and then you've always got revolver ammo in the same room if you want it. And you've also got an artifact 53 out of 97 survivor's note. That's on the floor in the same room as the safe. Go back out into the hallway, carry on along the path, and come into the next room you reach near the next set of steps, and you'll find a comic. This is comic 5 out of 13, and that's Messenger Particle. Come upstairs afterwards to the loft, and you'll find an artifact on the sort of cabinet on your right when you first come up, the little matchbook. Yeah, that's artifact number 54 out of 97, the matchbook. Once you've done that, guys, go all the way back downstairs. That's all we need to do from the upper floors. Go all the way back downstairs and into the living room on the left. There'll be 10 supplements in the corner. Yep, and then come over to Ellie and Sam, and now we're going to let them play darts. Yep, just let them play darts now, and then after that, you can pick up a dart.
Throw it.
Now I'm going to try and do it here.
Boosh.
Maybe I can do it. You're going to like this one.
Luck.
No, it wasn't.
This is the ultimate test of skill. So, before I have shot the dart out of his hand, when it left his hand, went in the air. I managed to shoot it out of his hand before, and I've also managed, when Ellie threw the dart, I swiped my machete. I literally cut the dart in half.
How did I clearly get destroyed? That's
Yeah, I think it's only possible in this remake, but yeah, I bloody swiped when the dart left around. I've cut it in half. Yeah, it's pretty mad. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording on my other account when it happened. But yeah, now you'll go. Now Joel's going to lob a dart, and he's going to completely miss, and that will register that optional conversation. That's optional conversation number 26, guys, out of 54. And then once you've done that, come into the kitchen, into the small little pantry in the corner, and you'll find parts times 7. Yeah, so just make sure, guys, you've got that optional conversation at the bottom. You have to throw the dart for it to register, and obviously get the parts in the kitchen. And then come down here, there'll be a cutscene, and it'll advance your story to the sniper section. So all I want to do, I want to get into the third house on the right that you can enter, because there's a lot of materials in this house. All these houses that you can enter, guys, they all have some materials inside on the easiest difficulty.
Be careful.
Yeah, but the only ones I want to worry about is the ones which have parts and supplements. Yep, so the first one you want to go in, if you just want to get the parts and supplements, is the third house on the right. Yeah, third house on the right. And once you reach the third house on the right, you got to be very careful on grounded. That sniper on grounded kill you in 2 hits. In 1 hit or 2 hits. But yeah, I jumped onto the railing and then jumped down to make myself a harder target. It seemed to work somehow. But yeah, this room upstairs, there's this guy going through the kid's drawer, dirty bastard. Kill him. And get subs from on here. Supplements ×5. Yep, and then come outside the back door of the same house. Yep, and you can go underneath the sort of back porch. And there's a little crawl space. Now in this crawl space, scattered on the floor, are parts ×5. Yeah, once you've got them, come into the back of the area, through this fence into the sort of back gardens. And this first house you come by at the back of the area, you can go inside the kitchen via the back door. And there's parts ×25 in here, and some materials. And that's all you need to get, guys. Sort of important collectible wise. And then all we need to do is come into the house with a sniper, head upstairs, and confront the sniper. And you've pretty much done this chapter, guys. Yep, another one bites the dust. Yep, you'll see his rifle, but you won't see him. It's a trap. And he'll try and shove you. But just knee him in the nuts and then shove him back. You want to shift so much? Have it. Right, and take his infinite ammo sniper rifle. No, do not kill them, they're your friends. Yep, and just shoot all the enemies. Look how good I am with this. This is what I'm like on COD. I'll just knife people really quickly. Don't even have to aim. I just aim down the scope and they're dead. Look down the scope. I don't even have to aim the rifle. It already lands on the target when I look down the scope. Yeah, protect your mates. Quite a lot of enemies, so you have to kill it. Yeah, but just keep killing them. As they make their way down to you. Yep, reload if you need to. Oh, yep. Actually, you don't need to. I forgot. Infinite ammo. No need to reload. We've got the unlockable DLC already installed on this game. Yeah, it's bloody loud. Yeah, eventually a armoured tank will come down. What are we going to do now? We've got infinite rifle, but these bullets do not penetrate tanks. You can try and shoot it through the barrel. It worked once. Okay, I don't think that is possible. Yes, I did manage to knife the dart in half and shoot the dart out of Sam's hand, but yeah, I've not been able to manage to shoot the barrel yet. Because if I shoot through that barrel, the bullet should ricochet inside the tank and kill the gunner on the end. But I have to try it. I have to try it at a future date. Yeah, just keep taking out all the enemies. Yeah, once the tank gets a bit closer to you, one guy should open up the top and pop out his head like a little jack-in-the-box sort of thing. And once Jack comes out of the box, you're going to shoot him. Yeah, you'll probably miss him the first time. But it's only that first time when he pops up. He doesn't really pop out. After that, it was just his whole body will become... Yeah, will become a target. Yep, that's it. Sit and duck. Shoot him, and then the gunner will just go mad because she killed his boyfriend, and he'll crash and die and burn to death. Yep, that's all the enemies for the time being. Yeah, you can look at your friends. Ellie will wave. and give away your location. What a plank. I should just shoot her now, shouldn't I? Yep, everybody, I'm here if you want to know. That's it, Ellie. Yep, so there'll be a few more enemies, yeah? That's it, take your time. Here they come. How do they not see the runners until they're like right on them? That's it, kill the one on Sam very quickly. And then after you've shot the one on Sam, shoot his leg off. His left foot. That's it. I've just saved your life, Sam. You just don't know it yet. Yep, and take out all the runners. I don't know. They can die here if you don't shoot any. I think you probably have to just shoot so many in order to advance to the cutscene and the end of the chapter. But yeah, they go bloody mad. I'm trying, but I can't keep up. Oh, there's Betty. Wonder where she went. And that's it, guys. The end of the chapter. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the dam. Hydroelectric dam. On the next video, of course. See you then.